Hi, my name is Gina and I'm a yoga teacher in Cologne. I'm very happy to be a hejhej friend and record a video for you today. If you want to practice with music, you can find the playlist link in the description box below. This is a 30-minute Katonah inspired yoga flow, and you will need 2 blocks. I'm using the hejhej blocks and the hejhej strap. So, to begin, we will find a comfortable seat. You can use your blocks if you like. Find a height and a seat that is good for you. And then you will just, very simple, close your eyes. Get long here. Relax your face muscles, your jaw, your shoulders, and begin to breathe. Try to breathe into your belly or just explore and be curious where your inhale expands to. We will just be here for a minute or so to land and to find out how we are. So ask yourself, how are you in this moment? How does sitting feel for you? How does breathing feel for you today? And then take about 5 really big and long expanding inhales and exhales. And then try something out. You will find a smile here with closed eyes. And invite some light and joy into your practice. We breathe in together and out. Then you will come down, set the blocks aside, and come onto your hands and knees. Here you can measure out the distance of your hands. Turn your fingers towards each other, and then your middle fingers touch, and then the fingers point forward again. So really ground your hands here and the tops of your feet. And then we will take the left arm in a huge circle and flip our wrist with the left hand. So from here we will start to move through cat and cow movements. So breathe in, get long. Breathe out, get round. Breathe through your nose. Connect your hearing to your breathing. And then get faster. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. And continue this. So maybe you get even faster and switch up your routine here a little bit. Change your chemistry. Get out of your comfort zone. So maybe like touch the point where it's a little bit annoying for you and then try to have fun there. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Use your belly. Still press the top of your feet down. Press the hands down. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then breathe in, get very long. Close your eyes here and hold your inhale. And then breathe out, get round again. And then you will find some circles. Like really, really get into your hand joints. Switch direction. And then stay in this hand position. Tuck your feet under. First, push your buttocks as way back as your hand still lands on the mat. And then we will find a down dog here. And don't even think about it too much. Just push up and breathe here. Okay. Come down again with your knees and then one big circle back, up, forward, and your hand is on the ground again. We will do the same with the right side. Right arm, big, big, big circle, and then flip your wrists. Measure everything out. And then again, here you will find cat-cow. Get faster. Breathe through your nose. Push the hands down, push the top of the feet down. Connect your hearing to your breathing. Get a little bit faster so you come out of your comfort zone again a little bit. In, out. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Continue. Focus on the breath. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then stretch your back. Breathe in big. Hold your inhale. Close your eyes. Feel full, feel ripe. And then breathe out, get round again. From here again, big circles. Shift forward to the side, shift back. Breathing. And then switch directions. Hold still. Keep the right wrist flipped. Tuck your toes under. First, get very, very long. And then stretch your legs. Come into a down dog. 3. Inhale and exhale here. Really feel the opening of your joint. Okay, nice. Knees down and then the circle back with your arms or just one arm. And then from here, same. We stretch back, the toes are tucked, we get very, very long. yourself. Come into a downward facing dog. Here you can walk the dog a little bit, shake out your head, breathe how you want to. Measure yourself out, your hands again, like we did on the hands and knees. And then you get very still, and for the Katonah dog, we will lift our heels, bend our knees, and have our feet a little bit wider than hip widths apart. And then we stretch very, very long. So your ribs, you pull them in, away from the skin of your belly. Stretch your heart forward towards your hands. Your buttocks up. And then breathe here. You can close your eyes. Connect your hearing to your breathing again. Breathe through your nose and find stillness in your mind through the breathing. Really push into your feet, push into your hands. And then focus on your left hip and right shoulder and pull them apart, diagonal, get longer. Hold that, focus on your right hip and your left shoulder, pull them apart. Nice. And then really use your legs. Inhale. We will come forward into a plank. And then exhale, we will come back into a down dog. A little bit bend in your knees every time you land here. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, down dog. And then again, switch. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Connect your hearing to your breathing. Continue this, maybe get a little bit faster. Really use your legs and your belly and the breath. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then land and down dog again. Ha! Big sigh out of your mouth. Ribs in, get long. Inhale, come into a plank. And then exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, active child's pose. Get long and find the down dog. 2 more times. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, first active child's pose and then into a down dog. 1 more time. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, active child's pose into your down dog. Land here. Find the breathing. And then the knees come to the mat. Sit on your heels for a moment. And if you want to shake out your hands. And then we will use our blocks and place them maybe in the middle of your mat. You can measure that out. I am taking the hejhej blocks on the middle setting next to each other. And they will support us in upward facing dog. So we will do similar movement like we just did, coming forward and back, but we switch from down dog to up dog now. So we will really push our thighs now into the blocks. So find about the middle of your thighs, or I like to place them just beneath my hips. And my toes are tucked under. And the legs are very strong, and I push into the blocks. So my heart goes forward and up, and I stretch the skin of my belly, and I suck my belly button in. You can try to bend the arms a little bit, and then the crown of my head goes up, 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 and really feel that your back bend begins here, okay? So at your feet are strong, your legs are strong, and then you find a very safe and delicious upward facing dog. So here we breathe in, and then we breathe out, down dog. Maybe your forehead touches your blocks. Doesn't have to, but it's nice if it does. So inhale, come again directly into your strong up dog, and exhale, come down and back, down dog. In, up, in, out. We get faster again. Again, breathe through your nose. Connect your hearing to your breathing. In, out, in, out. Continue with this. Find your own pace here. Use your legs and really use the blocks. 5 more. 3. And 1. Knees to the ground. You will use at least one block and come into a child's pose. Use the block under your forehead or under your sternum. Just for 2 to 3 breaths here. Then sit on your heels again, shake out your hands, and I hope your heartbeat is a little bit up and you got warm. So place the blocks aside again. We will come into down dog. And maybe you've been here 100 times, 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times. But doesn't matter how often you have been here in Adho Mukha Svanasana, the down dog. Just today, for this moment, really be curious as if it was your first dog ever. Land here again, explore your dog, explore your breath. Breathe. And then slowly walk your feet towards your hands. And then you can measure out the distance of your feet. You make 2 fists, Place them inside of your feet. And then for the forward fold, you can even get a little bit wider with your feet if you want to. And then we have a really bouncy stand here. You bend your knees again. And then here, grab your elbows, your opposite elbows, and then let go of the head, like really, even more than you think. And maybe your ribs can lay down on your thighs. And you shift the weight out of your heels more forward. So your heels get very light. And then you just hang here. And breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out with a sigh. Okay, we will hold the hands like this, the arms like this, and then bend our knees until we can lift up from the thighs and everything becomes one line from the head, the shoulders, and our lower back and the buttocks. And we will stretch our heart forward, ribs in, sit low, and stretch here in both directions. And breathe, of course. Breathe here. And imagine a clock. And where your underarms and your heart and your head wants to go is 12 o'clock. Your buttocks want to go to 6 o'clock. So you stretch that out. Your left hip is 9 o'clock. Your right hip is 3 o'clock. Breathe. From here, keep the stretching. You slowly, slowly, slowly come to stand. Just stretch your legs. You go up and maybe lean back a little bit. Lift your heart up, ribs in. Breathe here. Change the crossing of your arms again. From here, same way back. You sit down slowly and you stretch away from that. Find the clock again. 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Breathe. And then from here, come in Utkatasana. Maybe your legs are apart, or if you want to, you can close your feet. From here, stretch your arms, sit down and breathe. Maybe you find the smile again, and remember the joy and some lightness into your practice. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Come up again, stretch, long, lean back, breathe in, and then breathe out, come into a forward fold. From here, step back into down dog. Breathe in, come forward plank. Breathe out, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right leg lifts up. Open your hips for a moment. So really bend your knee and find some big, big circles here. Switch direction. Okay, then close your hip, stretch your leg, 3-leg dog, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Feet comes forward between your hands. Left leg goes down. And then from here, you will find one block and place the short side on your thigh. And there's like one spot that really grips, and you can press your thigh against the block and it doesn't like wobble around. It's very secure here. Use your feet, use your legs, and really pull your left hip forward and your right hip back and press into the block. So that gives you strength to lift everything up. Like, remember, your back bend always begins on at your feet and at your legs. So here, really feel that you maybe can stretch the skin of your belly, lift up your ribs, your heart, and then find some arm variation. If you want to grab your elbows again, lift it up. Or you can interlace your fingers, place them on the back of your head, and then elbows come into, like, very, very close into each other, and then you lift up, or you interlace your hands down, heart up. Find something that suits for you. Breathe here, or just arms up. You can play a little bit around here. Press into the block. Nice, and then come out, place the block aside, stretch your left leg, be here for a moment, stretch your back. Left leg comes to the front, you find a forward fold again, bouncy legs, fold over your legs. Breathe in, breathe out. Again here, grab your elbows and sit down. Everything is parallel to the ground. Your thighs, your back. Look down, stretched. Slowly, 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 slowly. Like very slow-mo. You come to stand and you lean back here, breathe in. Same way we go down again, like really stretching. Everything parallel. And then sit down, Utkatasana. Stretch your arms, maybe feet together. Sit down, breathe in, breathe out. Smile and breathe. One more time in and out, forward fold. Nice. Maybe you walk your hands back if you want. Feet hip width apart. Head down. From here, come into a down dog again. Breathe in, plank. Knees, chest, chin again. Breathe in, cobra. Breathe out, down dog. Left leg comes up. You open your hips, bend your knee, and then swirl around here. Big, big circles, like you would stir a soup or something. And then switch direction. Stretch your leg, close your hip, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Feet comes between your hands. Then your right knee goes down. You grab your block again. Find the spot where the block can really support you. Again here, first left hip back, right hip forward. Use your feet, use the block, and then lift everything up. Belly button sucks in, ribs go in, lungs come up. And then find something with your arms. Stretch them, open them, maybe interlacing. Find something that suits you today. 5 deep breaths here. Nice. And then come out. Place the block aside. Stretch your right leg. Stay here for a moment. And this time, left leg comes back, down dog. Find your dog here one more time. Bend your knees, stretch your back. Close your eyes. Ribs in, buttocks high. Use your feet. Find left hip, right shoulder again. Stretch it apart. Right hip, left shoulder. Stretch it apart. Breathe. And then knees come down. Sit on your heels or child's pose. Whatever you need. 5 breaths. Breathe big. Feel everything that is going on right now. Wherever you are, one more big inhale and exhale. So, before we come into Savasana, we will find a twist on our backs. And for that you will use your strap. And the strap is long. We place it on our mat and have about the same length to each side. So you can come onto your back, place your feet on the ground, and the strap will be very high under your shoulder blades. So the weight can hold the strap down. And then first, I want you to grab your strap, and the inside of your palm is facing upward. And you really stretch and pull the strap. It's really nice, actually. And your arms are straight. So here, you can lift your heart and really work your shoulders and the tips of your shoulders down towards the ground, like you would do in a bridge pose, for example. Like, hold that. So we want to come into a twist, and it's important that our shoulders, the shoulder girdle, stays on the ground the whole time, okay? So a few variations. You can open your feet like as wide as the mat, and then like windshield, your knees from side to side, and then maybe you stay here. Maybe, if the knees are okay with that, place one foot on the thigh. This could be your twist. If you want to go a little bit more intense, then you pull in the legs very close to your ribs, and this close, you would take them to one side and really let the shoulder on the other side stay on the ground. Like, for example, if you would put your legs to the left side, your right shoulder stays down. Of course, if the ground is too far away, you can always use your blocks and place them under your legs. Okay. But maybe you don't want to go so intense with the twist today and just widen the feet. Let your knees fall to the left. We start on the left side. Find your twist that is good for you today. And then breathe into your ribs, into your belly. Close your eyes. Maybe the gaze goes to the right. Breathe here. Whenever you're ready, you come out and come to the other side. Breathe, close your eyes, find your twist and your intensity. The arms stay straight, your heart stays lifted, so you really have room to breathe. Stretch your belly. Okay, nice. Come out of it. And then come up for a second to put your strap aside. We come into Savasana. If you want to, you can use your blocks underneath your knees maybe, or another part of your legs. Get comfortable here. So you can lay down for at least 5 minutes. If you want to, you can pause the video now to have a longer Savasana. And when you land in your Savasana, then again lift your heart, let the shoulders ground down, close your eyes, relax every muscle in your face, in your whole body. Breathe in with a smile. Breathe out with a sigh. You can repeat that maybe 2 or 3 more times, and then you find stillness and get passive. Savasana. If you want to, you just stay lying down, or you slowly come up into a seated position. Keep your eyes closed. Soft you say thank you to yourself, to your health, to your time. Appreciate everything that you are right now and everything that makes it possible that you can practice and do yourself some goodness. Breathe in and breathe out. Thank you for practicing with me and hey hey. We have a lot of brilliant, different and many more videos on the Hey Hey YouTube channel. So you can explore that if you like now after this video or another time. I'm very grateful that you practice with me, and if you want to, like this video and subscribe to the Hey Hey YouTube channel. My name is Gina, and thank you for practicing with us.